Christmas time, a time of giving. Since it's the time of giving, I might as well give something to my subscribers. But what though? How about a animation tutorial?
Yay!
Let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's start off with a simple character, an astro. Now, first thing we're gonna learn how to do is limb movement. So how do you do limb movement, you may ask? Well, it's simple. First, zoom into the limb you want to move, then click the circle tool, and then circle the limb you want. But make sure to add different layers so you could add that limb to that layer, since you don't want it to be on the same layer, since it's probably gonna get all weird. Okay, now that you have it on a different layer, make sure to fix up that white line. It'll make your animation look better and not messy. There we go. Yep. There it goes. Now it looks all better. Now you want to move that limb a little bit. Then what you want to do next is make a separate slide. Then copy the main body or the first layer. After you're done with that, get the limb. Then copy it to the second slide. And then just keep moving it a little bit. There we go, perfect limb movement. Now let's move on into making a shield. First, you want to add that shield to a separate layer. Then get your color tool and make the shield whatever color you want. I'm gonna use red for this guy. Make sure to use the bucket tool to color in the inside of the shield. You could also lower the brightness of the color to whatever percentage you want. Now move that shield to your moving limb. Then make it small for the first layer. There we go. Now you want to make it a little bigger for every single layer. You could also erase the shields layer by layer to make it look more smooth and clean. Now for weapon movement. Well, this one's as simple as the last one. You have to do the same thing. Circle your weapon of choose, and you just put it on a separate layer. But first, if you want to make it more accurate, then you can make a fully different weapon. There it goes. There, now the weapon looks like it's facing forward. Now, do what I said and move the weapon a little bit for every layer. But you want to fill in that empty space. It's gonna look real empty if you don't. Copy the main body on the first layer. Then, once you're done with that, you want to start moving the limbs slightly. There you go, you got it. Now, let's make it shoot a laser. You can use any pen you want, but me personally, I like to do certain pens for my lasers, like the sketch pen, for example, and that's what I'll be using. Make sure to keep drawing a little bit of your laser as you go on with each layer to make it more clean. make sure to keep drawing the laser over and over again to make it actually look like it's moving. Wow, you're almost a pro. Now let's move on to the next thing, shall we? Now, if you just want to do separate shots with your laser, this is what you want to do. First, zoom into where you want your laser to be shot at. Choose the color of your laser. Mine is going to be orange for Infected Titan TV Man. Then, keep doing the same thing I said. Draw the laser a little bit every layer. Now, let's say you want to make it more realistic and add little sparks before the laser. Well, get your main pen or brush and use a different color of orange, or any color you're using, like different color of red, different color of blue. Then go around where you want the laser to be shot at, like this core. We are going to use our good old friend Titan TV Man and show you how to do the TV screen effect. Well, first copy the main body, or main layer, I should say. Now get your bucket tool, then use your color of your choosing. Lower the brightness of that color. Put it on a separate layer. Then just keep brightening the color a bit, and for every layer. Dang, you're a pro at this. Now, if you want to make it more realistic and want to color the screen, do the same technique. Keep making the color brighter each layer. Let's do walking. First, make sure to use the main body on a second layer. Then use that astro wheel on the first layer. Make sure to keep copying the bodies and keep moving them slightly. Now, time for flying. Well, if your character has an astro wheel, then you want to keep copying that wheel. But, like I said with the limb movement, you want to keep moving that wheel for every layer. Make sure to make it seem like the wheel's moving fast, since it is an astro wheel after all. Now you want to tilt your character slightly. This makes it look like your character is about to take off. Now move the character off screen to make it look like it's actually flying. If you want to make it look like it's going really fast, then use the blur tool, and then blur out the figure a little bit. There you go. Keep blurring it for every layer. Well, that's about it. I'll probably make a part 2 since there's a lot more to cover. But for now, this is what you guys get. Have a good Christmas.